Brian Tishy, Joe Sutton, for making us all here tonight. Thank you to them all. And especially to all the musicians here, thank you. My heartfelt appreciation to each and every one of you here that are performing. All right. Just to give you a little background in case any of you don't know me, I'm Randy's big sister. All right. So, Randy and I are 1 year apart, and we were very, very close when we grew up. A lot of people could say we were like inseparable twins, seriously. Very heartfelt, very wonderful memories for me, and amazing. So, long story short, I grew up in a very musical family. And in my home that I grew up in, there were many instruments in my house. There was trumpets, there were flutes, there were cornets, there was pianos, there was a pump organ that was my great-grandfather's from the 1800s. But way in the corner, there was a little guitar that was my grandfather's. It was a Gibson acoustic 1920 Army-Navy guitar. When Randy was about not even 5, he gravitated towards that guitar. Of all the instruments in the house, that's what he gravitated towards. He picked that guitar up and he played around with it, and the rest is history. At 7 years old, he started taking lessons with me, with my mom, at Musonia School of Music, which is still in operation today, run by my brother Kelly. All right? Okay. So, the rest is history, but it is truly heartfelt what this guy did, and I just wanted to tell you that I appreciate you all here, and it's amazing. Amazing! The magic is here. Randy's heartfelt interest is here. He's here in spirit. And I love you all. And there's one person missing here tonight, and that's my mom, Dolores Rhoads. She's here in spirit, and she says to send her love to each and every one of you. All right? Thank you all. God bless you all. God bless Randy Rhoads.
Thank you, Kathy. Kathy Rhoads, Randy Rhoads' big sister. Wow, that's awesome. Richard's here, Kathy's husband, and Richard and Kathy met in high school, and they've been together. Richard, come here real quick. A lot of people probably don't know this. Richard, he's kind of stays laid back, but he was like a big brother to Randy too, because he was older. He's a couple years older than Randy. Which, if it were nowadays and you were 18 and she was 16, you'd be in trouble, buddy, I'll tell you. But they've been together for that long.
Randy was 15, Kathy was 16, and I was 18. I've been around for a while.
And Kathy's children are here tonight.
Sorry, I forgot to introduce my kids. They're here in the house. Lisa, which is a girl, the baby on the tribute album, if any of you've seen it, with the Randy holding a baby, that's my daughter. She's up there. Elisa, all right. Her husband, Matthew. My son, Nick. His wife, Jojo. Jenna. Her boyfriend, Mark. And my granddaughter in spirit here. She's the other ED. Guess what she's named after? Hello, E. And she's here in spirit with me too. All right, thank you all.
Hey Richard, I like this story about, real quick, the little amp that you made in the wood shop for Randy. Tell them that story.
Randy had a little practice amp, and it's a little small Fender, I think it is. And it's the one he used when he went in and interviewed with Ozzy. And he didn't like the plastic. It was like a leather canvas on it. It's on most of this kind of equipment. So he came. I'm a woodworker also, and a winemaker. But he came to our shop in Burbank here, and we scripted.
They have the shop right there. I drive by it like
and it's been on
every day.
exhibit in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You see a little wooden amp, but it didn't really look.
It's on Burbank Boulevard, right by the Costco. I drive by it all the time.
So it's like a
They have a
canvas
Randy
looking
Rhoads mine.
We did that. It was a small project we did together.
My wife's sister.
I've seen that little amp and it's pretty awesome. It's cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you. And we'll come back up a little bit later and do a few more things. That's Richard and Kathy. All right, guys. Thank you so much. The whole family's here. You know, Randy's family.
We see it all the time. My wife's sister.
Okay.
Joe, let's bring Dewey. Why don't you get back up there?
Dewey, this guy again?